Now Jackson. This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Edwards now on 1st and 10. Powers through. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. They run once more with Edwards. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Play action. Now Jackson. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens are back within a couple of the lead. Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. I know it's still just the first half, but we'll see if that 2 points looms large later.
I would have kicked it. And I know that they were trying to equal the score, but sometimes you kind of get seduced into that. It's the first half. Kick the extra point and continue to play so you don't have to chase points later.
And a good job here by the Falcons. Their hands team able to recover it. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Heineke now. Looking for London on the out route complete. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll make it 2nd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Flushed out right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Rocky Sin. And the Ravens are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. And they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. After the interception, here's Jackson. They set up the screen to Hill. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
The throw here to Andrews, the tight end. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Jackson. Dancing to his left. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first. Now Jackson on first down. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he will have a first down as they're into field goal range now at the 30. Jackson trying to hustle his unit up quickly to the line of scrimmage. Jackson now on first down. And he'll go right back to Andrews. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. On second down, it's Edwards. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Again, it's Edwards. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Jackson now rolling to his left. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Tucker's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. Duvernay now going to bring it out. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Devin Duvernay. He might score. He will score. Touchdown, Ravens.
And talk about taking words and bringing them to life. At halftime, I will guarantee you in their locker room, they talked about pressing the kicking game because you can get an advantage if you do it right, and they just did.
Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2. Looking to throw, and this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So they try to make it a 2-score game with a conversion. It pays off.
And they've looked at the situation, figured it out well. A 2-score game in this situation, they've got to feel much better about where they are.
And a good job here by the Falcons, their hands team, able to recover it. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Here's Heineke. Open man, he's got Jefferson across the formation. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 1st and 10, it's Patterson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now Heineke. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown. Drake London. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons are back within a score. They'll let Robinson try and run. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for two does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel, but they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson. On target to his man, Likely. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Third and 2. Here's Jackson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. They'll go with Hill here on first down. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Calais Campbell on the stop. A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
Now Jackson on 2nd down. Steps away to his left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Flowers.
Everyone has their strengths, able to move to the right or the left, being able to throw the football. So that means you've got to work on both because you never know which way you're going to get flushed by pressure. In this situation, able to escape to his left and makes an accurate throw.
He's got his target. That's complete. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman, 28 yards. And the Ravens will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
From his end zone, here comes Patterson. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. Heineke's throw complete there to Smith. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. They'll go for a gain of 7, and it's 2nd down.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you get heck.
He's got a man, complete. Still going. Touchdown, Falcons. Van Jefferson, 78 yards. And the Falcons are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. Well, it's only a one-score game. Third quarter, mind you, but they're going to go for the onside kick right here. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. Special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
Back now in Atlanta. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Here's Jackson to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And Jackson's so tough to stop. He's got a first down, and he gives himself up there at the end. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. A give up the gut to Hill. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. They'll run here with Edwards. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Third and goal, Jackson being chased out left. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. Here we go, a big play in a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal. Now it's Jackson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Falcons are right back in this football game. Back near his goal line. Here's Heineke. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. Now they have a little more space to maneuver from the 15, 1st and 10. To throw is Heineke. Got a man, it's London. And they're going to speed things up here. Second down, Heineke. He's got his pass-catching tight end, that's Pitts. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. They come up with 1 timeout and the 2-minute warning to work with. Here's 1st and 10. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Here's 2nd down. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. Well, this defense needing a stop here. Got to have it. 3rd and 9.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Back to throw. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. Heineke to throw for it on 4th down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Look at the big man rumble. Touchdown, Falcons. Kyle Pitts, his second touchdown of the night. And the Falcons have taken a fourth-quarter lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked out officially at the 21. Here's 1st and 10. Jackson on the move to his left. And they're able to get this one across the 35. All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. Now Jackson forced out to his left. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Jackson to throw. They'll roll him out right. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
And once he got out of the pocket, you thought that maybe he'd take off with it, especially here in the 2-minute drill. Sometimes defenses are focused so much downfield that there's room to run, but this time he decided to throw it unsuccessfully.
Jackson's throw into the hands of Andrews. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. Throw caught by Flowers. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as he'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it. And this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. This is 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. So the clock stopped now with 20 seconds remaining.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get to midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
They'll look to throw. That's caught by Pitts. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. He's back to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Now 2nd down and a few inches.
At the Ravens' 46-yard line.
Back to throw. And that one going to be off target and incomplete. The way he's thrown the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
He'll buy some time right. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And he did exactly what they needed him to to do, Charles. Got out of bounds. They have no timeouts.
And they knew that before the play even began. Still executed it. How many times have we seen it happen where you know it, yet a guy's still looking for a timeout or trying to stay in bounds? He got it done.
And we need overtime to decide this one after 4 quarters of play. We're all even. The extra session in a moment. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And look at this. They're going to try an onside kick to begin overtime. And a good job here by the Falcons. Their hands team able to recover it. But they went with the ultimate element of surprise there, trying the onside kick to start OT, and it backfires.
Not just element of surprise. How about element of hubris? I mean, that is unbelievable because the odds of getting an onside kick are small to begin with. And to give up your opportunity to ever possess the football that way, if you don't get it, that is absolutely huge. Didn't work, but boy, what a gamble.
Now Heineke. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that he can't possess the football and turn it into a catch. I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Oh, I can't look. I can't look. Dig deep. Oh, we need these 3 points.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to at least get them a lead here in overtime. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never ended, and they have regained the lead. That was a big risk here in overtime. Send him out to fire away from long distance, but he knocks it through to give him the lead.
Edgy, don't you think? Because if he misses there, ball goes to the spot of the kick, correct?
Yep.
And guess what? That only gives you about, 20 yards or so for them to go downfield and be in position themselves. So you have confidence in it, and you have confidence in your defense, so go ahead and let him kick that one.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, it's pretty simple now. They need a field goal out of this drive to extend overtime, or obviously, Charles, a touchdown to win it.
Yeah, I'm taking the defense's perspective on this one, partner, because now they know with a 3-point lead, they can afford to give that up because you just keep playing, right? Overtime gets extended. But if you give up the touchdown, it's game over. So on offense, every play you make, you got to try and get just a little bit more out of each one in order to try and get to the end zone because they're going to play everyone back, keep everything in front.
Now what can Jackson do here in overtime? Eluding the pressure right. And he goes out right around the 39. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. He lost 6 there on the first down play. On second down, here's Jackson. Buying time to his left. And his throw is incomplete.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ballgame. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now it's Jackson. And that is incomplete. The defense does its job. Now they're going to get the ball here in overtime with a chance to win it.
Major league kudos to them because to get the ball back in this spot, everything was on them. That had to happen, and they pulled it off. They'll get it back for their offense with a chance to win.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. That's going deep for Bateman. Oh, it's intercepted. That'll seal it. Picked up by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons are going to win this football.